Hey there, my name is Pravus, welcome to more EU4. We are playing as Austria, going for that AEIOU achievement. We have Hungary, Bohemia, Burgundy, and now also Milan on our side, which is awesome. We do have a casus belli we can use to go and take Naples. And I am debating whether I want to go for them right now, or if I should wait on this just a little bit longer. So here's the thing, right? Naples is allied to France. Fighting France is gonna suck. I already have to fight France, though, because I want to release a bunch of tiny little nations just in time for the Third Reform so we can expand the empire and force little people to join in. But if I attack Naples directly for the casus belli, right, for the personal union, and I co-belligerize France, I don't think it's gonna have quite the same impact. It might be better to fight France first. We'll separate peace out Naples with a white peace. We only have a 5-year truce timer, and then we go kill them. While in the meantime, we focus our efforts mostly on breaking up France. That would eliminate a pretty major Western rival and open up the door to really expand the HRE a lot. Then, once I get Poland and Lithuania under my side, the only nation that I'm really worried about would be the Ottomans. And the Ottomans, we've already prevented from taking a fair chunk of the Balkans. So I mean, like, yeah. I'm just saying. This is interesting. Yeah, actually, I think I've convinced myself. Fighting France first does seem like the right call. Let's also make sure we are improving relations with Milan, because if I were to die, I would hate to lose this. It is nice to have Milan. I plan to keep them for a while. Not that I need them per se. Milan was always optional. But it's nice to have another vassal who I can use as a punching bag or to just go ahead and throw their manpower at an enemy, right? I like vassal swarming. Vassal swarming is good, okay? And there's the Serbs. Yeah, that was going to happen. Let's go run in here before they have a chance at sieging this down. And then we got to deal with Montenegro, which is mostly just in Zeta and Duress, or however you say that. They are under Duress. Out of curiosity, by the way, are there any conversions that would make sense at this stage of the game? No one that I'm capable of converting right now. Ouch. Yeah, we really need to get our missionary strength up. And that is actually going to be a little bit tricky, though, because I think they changed religious ideas in the last patch. There is one missionary there. Missionary strength 3% still there. Papal influence, prestige. Inquisition got changed a bit, didn't it? That's kind of cool looking, though. So, religious tradition? I feel like that's something new. Other Catholics will like me better. Yeah. That's it, though. Didn't this used to give 2 missionaries? Now it only gives you 1? So, if we're going for a one faith build, that's not as good as it used to be. I still think it's probably necessary because that 3% missionary strength is honestly very important, but that's nowhere near as good for a one faith build as it used to be. And by the way, speaking of ideas, didn't espionage ideas get reworked as well? Transfer subjects and stuff is really pretty good. Aggressive expansion minus 20% is great. Siege ability 10% is really good. Diplomat advisor costs, alright, not bad. Yearly corruption reduction and stuff, alright. Privateers. Vassalization acceptance. That'd be weird. Favor growth? If you're playing as a small nation, I could see that being amazing. And the rest is kind of okay, so I guess it would come down to some of the policies. But at the very least, aggressive expansion, siege ability, and a diplomatic advisor cost reduction, that's solid. Did espionage ideas actually become, like, top tier? Okay, maybe not top tier, depending on what you want to do. But did they become, like, an actually, like, plausible pick? Come on, slow little cannons. Get over there. Alrighty. So we got a couple of cannons working for us for a back line. Perfect. France, the time hath come. So we're going to have to fight a bunch of little guys around Italy, Brittany, blah, blah, blah. Switzerland, who we have military access with. That's going to be awkward, but it's fine. We're going to use the Imperial ban because we'll be able to use this to force them to liberate vassals and countries, as well as return territory to the HRE. That's going to be good. I do not want to take a scrap of land for myself out of the arrangement because ideally by the time we're done with France, we'll almost be at the 50 Imperial authority we need to pass this reform. And by the way, I'm very keenly aware that people have been letting me know my face is in the way of the Imperial authority modifier down here in the bottom as well as the Holy See. I apologize. There's really not a good spot for a camera in Paradox games. There really isn't, okay? Anyways, here. So, but that's fine though. As long as we don't get overextended or anything along those lines, that shouldn't impact us. We've got some time making 0.35 per month, and that's only going to get better once I return HRE land. So yeah, anyway, Imperial ban works out well for me. The question is there any advantage to going for Paris instead of the actual territory? Not really. Let's go ahead and call in all of my friends. I mean all of them. If this means that Wait, Naples won't join. You know, ironically, that actually is even better, because that means that they're going to break their alliance with France, and I don't even have to worry about a peace timer before I go kill them. So that actually works out well, probably. Okay, cool. Anyway, all these people, overwhelming force, let's dogpile the frick out of France. I want these guys to die. Go, 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 men, go, go, go. We're gonna go serve Paris directly. Haha, and we'll go over to Chartres as well, over Milan. There we go. 2 key forts for them, and honestly, they're gonna spend so much of their time fighting either Castile or Burgundy and stuff. I don't feel that worried. Now I just need my vassals to get around and just start stomping all the troops around, like, let's say, Switzerland and stuff. As long as they do that, we're gonna be fine. And Milan, you know, they're loyal. Despite the fact that they've been rather peeved, they're loyal. I'm gonna tell them to, for now, go into supportive mode. I really wish that the vassals were smart enough to stack together and then move as a death stack killing things, rather than following me around. But they're not really smart enough for that purpose. There goes the Siege of Paris, though. That was really quick. Okay, let's go for Verdun over Milan, get that ticking war score going. Looks like the vassals are trying to make some pushes over here, but that was a mistake, Hungary. You just got yourself smashed by France. Right, let's not forget that France is still strong, despite the fact that we have numbers on our side. They are still quite strong. Lessons of the 100 Years' War, 15% extra morale of armies. It's been good ever since it was called Elan, it's still good today. Oh, we finished a mission. What did I finish? Spread the von Habsburgs. Well, I have been spreading my seed over many places, so that makes sense. Many countries with my family. Yep, alright. So for 20 years, we get reputation and annexation cost reduction. That is pretty good. Question, what happened to this one up over here, by the way? Either have revoked the privilegia, or no HRE state member has 10 provinces. Okay, so some of our buddies within the HRE have gotten too big. I guess I could have pressed this button. I held off on doing this because I figured the 10% annexation cost was worth holding on to, but now that might be slowing me down from moving on to other missions. Oh well. We'll be able to figure that out eventually, no big deal. I'm gonna hold on to that 20% though. I don't see any reason to waste that if I'm not actively gonna be annexing anyone sometime soon. Let's grab the admin tech, there we go, and let's go ahead and pick up those religious ideas. I think that one is ultimately gonna be necessary. The good news about religious ideas is there are lots of policies out there that can give you extra missionary strength, and the diplomatic ideas I've picked up would be one of them. Oh, Castile has finally broken through. This whole time they've been just trying to get through one dang fort. All right, unleash the Spanish. No one expects the Spanish to come over the mountains in the Alps. Go get the French and the Swiss. Get them! Get them, Castile! I think we're now just in a waiting point here. France has one army marching around, but if I can get the capital of Switzerland and Brittany down, that'll give me plenty. The sooner we can end this war, the better, because we are about ready to enact this reform. So actually, let's go ahead and take a look here. What can we realistically be getting out of France? We could take Verdun for ourselves, but out of curiosity, what nation existed here before? Bar or Provence? Well, let's have them release Bar. Right, so that takes care of that. That little guy is done. We can have them cancel Nevers as a subject. Release... Nah, we could have them release Berry, I guess. It wouldn't be great, though. Bourbonnais would make sense. Champagne would make sense. Dauphine. Probably not that. Okay, so that's 86 war score right there. That's a lot of war score. But it would release 5 nations from France's control, which would weaken them substantially and give me a lot of opportunities to expand the empire. I don't know if we can do quite as much as I want, but we can definitely get at least 4 nations. All right, at least 4, and I call that still pretty darn good. Let's hold off on, let's say, Champagne for now, and instead release Provence. There we go, that'll do the job. Okay, there we go. Thank you. France just lost an absolute ton out of the arrangement. Okay, so before we do anything else, we are gonna pass Reichsstabilität. Okay, and that means we now have the ability to have casus bellis on all non-members bordering the empire, and we can force them to join the empire. So, Serbia, hi, you are guaranteed by Ottoman. Well, that is inconvenient. Okay, let's wait for a second for that to kind of rework itself. Did Nevers just join the empire? They did not. No. Bar? Bar did, though. I think they did something there. Anyway, we're making 0.36 per month now, by the way. One province is not under control of the empire. Which one is that? The one held by Naples. I'm about to solve this problem, so all will be well. Maybe I have to wait until the truce expires before I can even see these. Unless I'm wrong on something, and it has to be not just bordering the Empire, it has to be bordering the Emperor. If that's the case, I'm going to be very, very, very upset, but I don't think that's how it works. If it is, this is still solvable. What it means is I now need to annex Burgundy sometime soon. We might even get an event for that, frankly. And then we'll be able to go to war with these guys as needed. But I'm hoping I'm wrong on that. We just have to wait for some truces to expire. The Dutch... Oh my god! The timing of that! Woo! Alright, hang on. Sad news reaches Vienne today as we learned that Marie, the Duchess of Burgundy, has passed from this life to the next, the wife of the von Habsburg Prince. Oh no! I just got to inherit all of Burgundy! Boom! Oh! That is amazing timing. I did not plan that. I don't know if there's a time event. I don't think so. I think it was pure luck. Wow. Wow! Alright. Something I absolutely need to do, by the way. We need to core Venice. I know, it slows down religious ideas and stuff, but we do need to do that. Let's go ahead and core 203. And I don't even think that's enough. I need 104 for Venice itself. Venedig, as we call it now. But, very, very, very good trade state, so that now I have stronger control over Venice. That means more income for me. We should definitely make some things in the states, and it should be for free. So Picardy, for example, is free. Flanders is a free state. Wallonia, I'm missing Liège, but that's okay. South Brabant, same deal. North Brabant, still worth turning into a state overall. If you don't own the entire state, I mean, you're still paying a lot of state maintenance, but if you own enough of it, it's still definitely worth it. Eastern Burgundy, absolutely. Western Burgundy, absolutely. And I think that's probably all that's worth it. But there we go. Yeah, that's a lot of lands that is going to be added into my empire here. Should give me quite a bit of extra cash. I love it. Oh, yeah. Now we're up to 12 ducats a month. Thank you! Castile is... No. What? Castile wants to take over Naples themselves. Hold on. That's not allowed. Hold on, Castile. No. No, and no. Really? Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm about to break my alliance with Castile. The result is I'm probably going to be losing myself a lot, and I mean a lot, of trust with people. But I think we can overcome that by the fact that I have so many favors, we'll be able to fix that anyway. This just became a race of the worst possible kind. I cannot allow for Castile to take this before I do. Now, the thing is, hold on, I could. If Castile takes Naples in a personal union, and I do get to take a personal union on Castile later, which I might, because a Habsburg is the heir, I would still end up getting Naples later. This can still all work out even if I fail to win the race, but it would make Castile harder to take myself later. I think it's worth trying to steal this from them now. So I think the answer to that is a resounding no thank you. But I need to try getting troops into position to go and get... Okay, I need diplomats. We should be able to get here first, is the thing. We can get here first before Castile does because I have the land connection. Restoration of the Union. Go. Ferrara. I would like military access, please. Pope. We have that. Go immediately to Napoli and Florence. Immediately. Alright? Don't waste time on literally anything else. Go, freaking go. Okay, I've arrived in Napoli first. As long as I have the capital, I have a hard time believing that Spain is going to be able to get the war score they need for Naples. The problem is, there's a chance that they'll stop me from getting to the 60% that I need, which is why I have to siege down any allies in this war as well. So Sardinia is the one I can't get to, but if I can get war score out of Florence, and then siege as much of Naples as possible, we're gonna be okay. Vassals, all of you need to be on siege duty, alright? Go. Actually, it looks like we're able to get around Naples somehow. That zone of control does not apply. Alright, even better. So let's just go siege everything around it then. By the time I have Naples and by the time that I've got Florence, we're good. Naples just decided to go and siege around Aragon instead, because, you know, it makes sense they want to go for the Sicilies. Fine, Kingdom of the Two Sicilies and all that, but it's going to slow down Castile. Well, I now have this. Sorry, Castile, I'm really, really sorry for this. I did not mean to peeve you as much as I did, but this had to happen. Weirdly enough, we could just accept not having an alliance with them, because later, if we need to claim the throne, that might be fine. But, I mean, I still want to be able to continue getting things like royal marriages and stuff with them to just kind of keep it under control. And until they're ready to form Spain and stuff, I don't know if I care that much. I don't know, we got time. Regardless, we'll try to get the relationship back with them. We've screwed over Castile in a big way, like a really big way, and I do not apologize for this, not even a little bit. There's a siege of Firenze, okay. We have full occupied Naples, with the exception of the capital, and Napoli will be falling shortly, and we have the war score that I need. You suck! Alright. Hey, Florence, I do want to peace out with you separately because I want you to spit back out Lucca and Pisa. Because these could be members of my empire, giving me much goodies. Yes. Give me all your money. 180 ducats, that'll do. I should still have more than 60%, so we're good. So we just added 2 more members into the empire. I'd say that's pretty solid. Okay, they'll probably get eaten again later, but like, that's what, don't sweat the little stuff. So, Naples. Hi. You're going to serve someone, one way or another. Would you rather serve Austria, Hungary, Bohemia, Burgundy, which is already Milan, and then eventually Poland, Lithuania, and become part of this grand union, or would you like to go and play with the Spanish? To me, this seems like a no-brainer, but I mean, like, whatever, you know? Also, we're gonna get that territory back that belonged in the HRE. I'm not gonna hand it back to, the Pope. I don't see any reason to do that. Might as well give me your cash. You can hold on to your claims if you want, I don't care, but like, the HRE is about to be reunified here. Boom, bada, boom. Now, does this mean that I am now fighting against, Spain? Yes. Yes, it does. But am I okay with that? Yes. Yes, I am. And yeah, by the way, let's go ahead and say we are the King of Naples. For 20 years, reduce aggressive expansion and unjustified demands and stuff. Frick me, if I wanted to, I could just hand off, like, all of Sicily to Naples and say, screw it. Could do that. If we wanted to, we could totally do that. I mean, good lord, you want to talk about like a trap that I just sprung on Castile. I just screwed them out of a personal union, and now I'm jumping on their army, and they've been completely stuck behind enemy lines. They're all very dead. Where are they going to go? They're absolutely obliterated, and I have the Naples Navy suddenly turned on them, too. Say goodbye, stack wipe. I hope you weren't relying on those troops or anything. I just realized, by the way, I don't even need to ask for military access from the Pope and Ferrara. I'm the Emperor. They're in the HRE. I can go across their land wherever I want. All right, slight waste of Diplo power. Just a little bit, okay? It's not that big a deal. It is fine. This does feel like a very historical Europe kind of thing, right? A very von Habsburg-y thing to do. There's a throne for the taking? I'll race you for it. Right, that kind of a thing. That feels right. I can now call in allies, too, for good measure, just to screw with Castile. Man. Yeah, this is funny. This is hilarious. What's the balance of power, by the way? Yeah, we've got them outnumbered just a bit. Ooh, I can also get province war score cost reduction. Alright, that's gonna make it even easier to take lots of land in wars as needed. We also got the fort maintenance and the garrison growth modifier. Don't care about that. I very much do care about the banking reducing my inflation. That would be very nice, since inflation's getting up to 9%. And it's gonna take me a lot of admin power. Like a lot of admin power in order to burn that one down. It might now be worth swapping over to an admin focus. Yeah, I think it is. Let's swap over to admin. I'm only making 5 Diplo power right now. That's partly because I have way too many relations with all the military access and stuff. We'll fix that later. Switzerland. I did not need this. Why did I have this? Hold on. Cancel that garbage. Thank you. Yeah, this will get a little bit better. We'll get it back to about 8 or 9. But admin power will let me get my inflation down. It's going to let me catch back up on some tech since I'm having a little bit of trouble there, and it's going to let me start chunking through some of the religious ideas, which I don't need yet, but I will when the Age of Reformation begins, which is not that far away. Okay, I got the Siege of Barcelona and stuff. Honestly, come on, you've got to be willing to end this now. Like, why would you not, right? Yeah. Can I get some war reps? No? How about just a little bit of cash? All right, can I get a little cash out of you? Sure, that'll work. 363 ducats. I could take more. I absolutely could take more, but like, why? I got what I wanted out of the arrangement. I already have screwed them over, and they paid me for the trouble. It's just like, you want to add insult to injury? I'm pretty good at adding insult. And injury both, actually. So I believe all lands now are in the HRE. I see nothing that is missing. Perfect. When did the Livonian Order join the HRE? When did that happen? And Riga. I don't recall this being a thing. Has this always been a thing, and I just didn't know it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, anyway, we have about a year and a half-ish. Okay, a little bit less than 2 years. Before we have to go to war against Poland. So, let's go ahead and start gearing up the troops and head off in that direction, unless we can find some small vulnerable people who deserve to be entered into the Empire. People who come to mind? Dalmatia. But I have a truce with them, so I can't. Ragusa and Serbia, protected by the Ottomans. We have to deal with the Ottomans later anyway. I have a truce with Sardinia, so I can't do anything over there. And then all of these guys I think I have truces with, so I can't do anything over here. I'm looking for tiny people I can bully. Anybody? I don't think so. I think we've actually done a really good job of keeping the entirety of the HRE together, and all of our bordering nations either have truces or something. I can't do anything else. Perfect. That means I don't have to have split priorities. We can focus exclusively on Poland and Lithuania. Oh, we should also summon the Diet real quick, see what else we've got over here, build a church, don't have any factories yet, and in Bruges can have a workshop. Oh gosh, we got so much more land we have to take care of all of a sudden. Holy crud. Both of these are pretty good, but I guess I'll take the church. Seems reasonable. And then with the happy people, everyone's above 50%. We go ahead and see some crown land. I'm up to 33%. Those malices are now gone. Nice. Actually, now that I think of it, we've got a lot of land I have to manage. Oh my, right, yes. Yeah, we got some pretty rich land up in the Low Countries and stuff. Lots of land to develop and build out. This is gonna be great. My empire has grown rather good, considering we're only 45 years into the dang game. There goes the truce with Poland and with Lithuania. Alrighty. Well, you all know how this is about to go. Let's go ahead and swap out to a new general I got with 3 siege value, by the way, which I just find absolutely hilarious. I'm going to call in all my buddies, make this as easy as possible, and of course I have my own war goals. Let's go ahead and take this one province we need in this state, and then I need to own all of this. We should be able to knock all of that out in this war without any issues, and of course, the numbers are overwhelmingly in my favor. And by the way, hey look, an opportunity to do something to Serbia and keep them far away from the Ottomans. Capped out on military power. All right, let's just go ahead and grab the military tech. I feel like we might as well just do it. So we're pretty far ahead of time on that one, but that's fine. Lüneburg, I'm going to go ahead and demand you return Stade as well, even though I know you won't. Just gives me a war goal if I ever decide that I need to use it, which hopefully I won't for your sake, but it could happen. Let's go ahead and finish off those Diplo ideas, by the way. Yes, we are about to need to get some tech. I'm aware, we're only 1 year ahead of time, but a 10% cost reduction is still worthwhile, and we just greatly reduced the stability cost for diplomatic actions, including, let's say, like breaking royal marriages and stuff. So now I can play the proper Habsburg pat away and actually start breaking relationships willy-nilly as needed. We're gonna leave so many broken hearts behind us, it's gonna be hilarious. Oh god, that's the Protestant Reformation. Okay. So, it's finally begun, and it fired in the Palatinate. It's unexpected. Well, I hate to say it, buddy, but our relationship is officially over. And yeah, we broke our alliance at a pretty bad time there. Sounds bad. Why did we lose 2? I broke alliance while they're fighting. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even read that. I'm so sorry. No, that was bad. Crap. All right, people are going to roast me now for that one. I didn't pay attention. Right, I called the Palatinate into the war, and I broke an alliance with them while we're actively at war. You're not supposed to do that, so I just lost 2 stability. That's a lot of admin power I just lost. Stupid! Whatever, okay. The reason I'm doing this, though, and the sooner I can do it, the better. When the truce expires here, I need to go and fight the Palatinate. And ideally, find a way to force them to reconvert. The fact that the Center of Reformation fired on their capital is actually convenient, because if I force their religion in a war, I'm pretty sure the way it still works is it will force convert the capital of the nation. And that includes, I think, getting rid of the Center of Reformation. We need the Protestant Reformation to exist to some degree, because I'm pretty sure there's a mission here somewhere about the Council of Trent or something along those lines. But I do not want the Protestant Reformation to get too crazy, because that's going to make our One Faith conquest a whole lot harder. Okay, we finished the Siege of Riga. Let's go ahead and end this one. I'm going to take all your stuff. I don't care about whether you do anything with your trade power. I might even pillage your capital just for a little bit. Sure, why not? And you can have your alliance with Poland. It really doesn't matter to me. All right, so we'll just go ahead and steal some development. Let's go ahead and back the heck out over here. And then, right, Serbia. Hi, you're dead, right? Let's go ahead and piece you out. Now, you... I cannot force into the Empire because you have to declare war on them directly to make that happen. You have to. So I'm going to do this. Take a couple of provinces for myself. We got time. Don't have to worry about the Imperial Authority. And I'm going to separate them away from the Ottomans. And if I leave them with one province, that's all they need, technically, to be a prince. So we'll just do this. Take that land for myself. Seems fine. War reps, why not? All right. So we'll do that, and I have the ability to come and kill them later. The Palatinate wants an alliance again. I'm so sorry. But the answer is no. All right, and that leaves only Poland, who we can go ahead and peace out with 73% war score now. Wait, that was Lithuania. There we go. This. Let's just double check that that is everything. Yes. All right. So those are the provinces that I need. That's only 42% war score. Technically, the less I take from them right now, the faster my truce is over, the sooner I can take them into a personal union. So I'm going to take just shy of 50 war score. You can go up to 49, but once you cross over that next interval of 10, that's what adds an extra year onto your truce timer. So 49 we can do. There's no difference in truce between, what was it? 42 and 49. So we might as well get up to that point. There we go. And that's all I need. Okay. So we now have a lot of coring to do. I did not mean to hand that to Austria, to Hungary. Oh, shoot. I didn't even notice they had this occupied. Okay, I clearly need to be ending this video because I'm not paying attention. Oh, frick me. Did I just screw this all up? No, I did not. Thank God. As long as it's held by me or my tributary, we're okay. Okay, cool. So that right there, that is the casus belli that I am talking about. Okay, so we are on track still to doing everything I was talking about. Everything's fine. I'm just making some dumb mistakes, and that's the sign that I need to take a break, walk away, and we'll come back later. Any other signs of Centers of Reformation? Not yet, weirdly enough. I assume there's going to be more. All right, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.